Hi friends, what's up? So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it's actually kind of exciting but also very nerve-wracking for me. I am getting my hair done today. I am dyeing my hair back to natural, which I've contemplated for a little bit, and I've loved the red hair, don't get me wrong, I've loved it, but I don't love this. I don't love the roots and needing to touch it up and it just being like, it's a little too high maintenance for me at this current point in my life, and I'm kind of just over it. So I would like to go back to natural. So I have an appointment today. I'm getting it done at Ulta, which I've never done before. I've honestly never gotten my hair dyed in quite some time. Like the last time I did is when I accidentally went blonde back in like 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. So it's been a hot minute. Let me get dressed because I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on so that way when the final hair reveal is there, like I look a little bit more put together. So I just thought I would do a video of you guys of getting ready with me and then seeing the reveal of my hair at the end. I'm honestly so nervous. So I have my outfit picked out. I wanted to wear something comfortable because I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting in the chair for, but still cute and like a little bit, you know, I want the final reveal. I want to feel cute. Like, you know, when your hair's nice, but your makeup's not done and your outfit's not on point. And so you just kind of, you're like, oh, I think it looks good. So I'm trying to like get fully together so that way I can have a better idea of the full reveal. So let me change and I'll show you guys my outfit and then we'll do a quick face of makeup because I do need to get going in about like 25-30 minutes. So okay, y'all, so I have y'all set up over here. I don't know if you can really see my outfit. I'm just wearing these like dark brown pants with this like a very monochromatic type vibe with this like brown top. It's comfy but cute, and I've got the jewelry on, and it's just one of my like go-to type outfits. So I do need to get ready pretty quick. It is 12:13. My appointment's at 1 and it takes me about 10-15 minutes to get to the Ulta that my appointment's at. So I'm trying to be at least like ready because I still need to like pack my bag. But yeah, so touching on my hair. So I have actually been dyeing my hair myself. I know I briefly talked about it in another video. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten around to editing my last video that I filmed, so I really don't know if this one's gonna go up first or if the other one's even seeing the light of day, to be honest, because I kind of had a few like issues when I was filming. Basically I've been dyeing my hair red myself since May of last year, 2024, and I've loved it. Like, I'm not really someone who does a lot to my hair. I like growing up, I always wanted to express myself more through my hair, but in kind of like finding my own style, especially in my 20s, I realized like I prefer, for the most part, my natural hair color on me. I've gone blonde accidentally before and I did not like it on me. I felt like it washed me out. It didn't fit my personality, in my opinion. It was also before I actually started learning about styling my curly hair. I used to just style it basically. I would sleep in it in like 2 braids and that would be it, which, like, don't get me wrong, it was a wavy hair vibe for a while, but once TikTok really hit and more girls were talking about like discovering that they had like curly hair and finding like curly hair methods that really showed off the potential of their hair texture, I was like, you know what, like, I know for a fact I have curly hair because my mom has curly hair. I can just tell by how my hair wants to like how my hair behaved or whatever, I was like, I'm pretty sure I have curly hair. I just haven't been styling it correctly, because when I was younger, my hair was so long that I don't think my mom really even realized how curly my hair naturally was until I cut it in middle school. And I remember one time in high school, I had gotten it cut at like one of those student like cosmetology school salons. So a student cut my hair and she cut it really, really short. And she styled it, and it was so much curlier than I had realized it was. Like, don't look at this because my hair is not styled because it's obviously getting done today. So I literally did nothing to it. But when I try, I'll insert like photos. When I like put the energy into my hair, especially when I treat it well and it's like healthy, I have like a pretty good definition in curls. But anyway, so at the time when I went blonde, I didn't really care to put that kind of attention into my hair. So I wasn't taking advantage of what it was. So it took me quite a while before sorry, I know I'm like rushing quite a bit. It took me a while to finally realize like the potential of like my hair, and how if I would just like put the energy into it, how it could look, whatever. And then yeah, it was at that point that I think I kind of realized, I was like, I don't know if like dyeing my hair really is the journey for me. Don't get me wrong, I have a best friend who has done her hair in almost any color you can imagine, and she looks great in all of them. And I've always said like, oh, I would love to be that person, but I just feel like I know myself enough to know that I just like my natural hair color, or at least, because what it really is I'm very low maintenance when it comes to my hair. As much as I love my curly hair, half the time I don't really even style it because I get lazy, and I'm just like, okay, that's like too much work for me to do right now, so I'm just gonna like do the bare minimum of what I need to do. With that being said, I knew getting into it when I went red that, you know, it's more high maintenance than I was accustomed to, and I had done it. I went red actually back in 2020. I intended on going to a salon, had an appointment. They did a consultation with like a test strand in my hair, and I got a haircut first, and then I was gonna come back for the appointment to actually dye my hair, and that's when COVID hit. So I never ended up getting it dyed, but I really wanted to go red because it was the first hair color that I was like, you know what, like I feel confident enough that I think I would pull that off and that I would love it. And sure enough, I did. I did it at home. It definitely was not the best, and it was definitely more of like a bright red, not a very like natural tone of like copper or ginger or anything like that. And I did that only for like a few months before I got tired of it and dyed my hair back. And then last year I had the itch again, and I was like, you know what, I think I actually want to go red for a little bit longer this time. So I did, and I loved it. I've enjoyed it for as long as I've had it, and I'm so glad that I did. Oh, sorry about that, knocked you over for a second there. Anyway, I enjoyed it. It had its moment, but I'm ready to, please don't fall again. The red had her moment, and I really enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. Like, and I still love the color on me. What it mostly is at this point in my life, I'm just like, I'm so over it. I've been working out like 3 to 5 times a week lately, and so I'm washing my hair constantly, and it's one of those things, I feel like you don't realize how fast your hair grows until you would like it to slow down, because my roots are growing in so fast. Like the last time I dyed my hair red was, I want to say was it before Christmas? It was either right before Christmas or New Year's. So this is like a month and a half of regrowth, and which might be normal, but it's too noticeable for me. I feel like it's just like I hate the look of it. Like I hate my roots growing out. Some people have said that they actually really like the root look on me, like they like the dark roots, which in my opinion, I think validates my whole thinking that darker hair looks good on me. But yeah, like honestly, it's just the root grow out just bothers me a little bit too much. And so I could just go like a darker version of red or something, but I'll be honest, I kind of want to focus on the health of my hair, growing it out, like getting it back to its like healthiest, because I will also say I've noticed that my curl texture is definitely more frizzy than it used to be. Like my hair's always been frizzy, but I feel like especially after, you know, having to bleach it and having to process it over and over again to touch up the red and whatever, my curls just aren't thriving. They're just not doing as good as they could be. My definition, I mean, it's still there, don't get me wrong, like my curly hair is still curly, but it's just, I don't know, it's time to go back to natural, start fresh. Yeah, so I want to go back to brown. I had a consultation over the phone and I'm really excited. The lady online has great reviews. Like a lot of people talk about like I guess she used to work at a different location and they found that she's at this location now, and so they have traveled to this location specifically to have her do their hair, which I'm like, that's a great sign to me. If people are willing to travel to have you specifically do their hair, I feel like that says a lot. So here's to hoping. But yeah, I haven't really gotten my hair done at a salon. I've always done it myself. I do my own haircuts. I've never done like something super crazy. Like the craziest I've ever done is go red, but I've never done really like highlights or, you know, anything that I know is probably out of my wheelhouse. But this time I was debating, I was like, you know what, since I want to go back to natural, but I want it to like look really good and I want it to last and grow out nicely, I'm like, oh, should I just go to a professional to make sure that it's done in the most ideal way possible, basically? Because I knew I could do it myself, but it was like, I don't want to have to touch it up too much. And I know that there is a chance that I might have to touch it up again anyway. Just because I get it done by a professional doesn't mean it's not gonna, you know, fade and need to be touched up or whatever. But my boyfriend was so sweet and he offered to treat me to go get my hair done. So I decided, why not? I haven't gotten my hair done professionally since like 2016 when I accidentally went blonde. And I say accidentally because I had been getting balayage highlights from this lady, and I knew that the highlights I wanted I didn't want them super like warm blonde. I wanted them pretty icy blonde. But when I said that, I didn't mean that I wanted my entire head to be blonde with the ends. Like if I can find like photos to explain like what I wanted and what I ended up as, it was like I had my reference images and whatever, and I trusted the lady. I really think she just wanted to make me blonde, honestly. But after that happened, I never went back to her again, which like was in part because of that, but also in part because I was going in my hometown to get my hair done at the time, and I was living out here in the Bay for school, and I was like, you know what, it's okay, let's just take a break, and if I want to get my hair done, maybe I'll find a salon out here. I think I ended up dyeing it myself, if I remember correctly, and I actually had Warren help me, which is so funny. But yeah, he honestly loved the balayage that I got, and I really loved the balayage that I had at the time right before she turned me blonde. It was super cute, but that was the last time that I have gotten my hair dyed professionally, or in that case bleached. But yeah, since then I've always kind of did my own hair. I'm pretty nervous because I haven't gotten my hair done professionally and I've only done it myself, because part of my reasoning for it is, since I do it myself, I only have myself to blame if it doesn't come out good. Like, I can't get mad at myself because it's like, well, I already know that I don't know what I'm doing, so why are you surprised that it didn't quite come out? You know what I mean? And also I feel like it's one of those things, like, you just gotta practice and you'll get better. So, but having a professional do it, and if it doesn't come out how you want, I feel like is a little bit more like, damn, like, I put trust in you, you know, and it didn't come out, and I'm paying, you know, however much money. So versus doing it myself, it's like, well, you know, I didn't have to spend that much money on this anyway, so take what you can get, kind of. But okay, we're gonna set it is 12:30. I'm just gonna do mascara, a little highlight in the lips, put my jewelry back on, and then throw my stuff in my bag and get going. I am so nervous right now, but I'll catch you guys after. I feel like I'm a little bit too chaotic right now. Oh, I put my glasses back on. Here's the final makeup. Just a little something. My usual, like, go-to favorite type stuff. So, I'm going to, it is 12:37, so I really need to get going. So I'm gonna grab my stuff and head over to the salon. I'm not sure how I'll, like, do this if the next clip is the end result of my hair. Then I hope it looks good, but I'll try to update you guys a little bit throughout the process. Okay, this is how the hair is looking so far. Oh my god, it's so dark. I'm a little shy because I haven't seen my hair this dark in almost a year, but I'm excited. Big reveal. This is my final hair. I had to touch up my makeup because, well, obviously washing my hair, the makeup around the edges of my face came off, but also, not gonna lie, I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown. Hi guys, editing Hannah here. So ignore my background. I'm editing this video. So I thought I would, like, explain a little bit more, like, what I was talking about, or, like, I feel like you can tell that I'm not that enthused by my hair, but I also feel like I didn't do a good job explaining. So this is literally, like, right after, like, I came home. I'll be honest, like, didn't have the best time. It took a lot longer than it was supposed to. I mean, the lady was really nice and she went above and beyond, like, to give me, like, a good experience, and she, like, even went back over, because, like, my hair was, like, a little uneven from me previously bleaching it and everything, to explain, like, part of my issue. And so this is, like, a week and a half later, like, after I've gotten my hair done, I've realized my biggest, like, issue with it, and it doesn't come across, I feel like, as significant on camera. It's definitely, like, in person, I think you can tell a little bit more that, like, it's like an inky black type dye. Like, It does, you know how like natural black hair still has like some nice like dimension and shine to it? It looks very flat. It looks very like inky, like dyed, like, you know. And I feel like unless you've been through it, like, I feel like you're not, like, it's hard to explain unless you've experienced it yourself. Also, my roots have started to fade a little bit, and I can confirm that it is my, like, darker than what my natural color was. So I think I was just a little bit disappointed because I knew I wanted to go darker, but I didn't think she was going to essentially like dye my hair like an inky black instead. I think it looks good, and I've gotten like more accustomed to it because it is obviously like closer to my natural color. I'll insert like a picture too of like what my natural curly hair, like natural hair color looks like. Like it's obviously like a super dark brown. It's just, it's not like inky black. So I'll be honest, it's fading from my roots and like my hairline faster than it is from the ends, so it just didn't quite go exactly as I was expecting. I know that like when you're going from really bleached processed hair to dark, like of course, because we're working with really porous dry hair, it's going to like grab onto that hair dye. I think I just was hoping that the like stylist would have taken that into consideration and maybe picked a color that was going to translate a little bit better and less just like a flat one-tone black shade all over my head. So if that explains it a little bit more, but I kind of go into it, but I've kind of accepted it now, and I know eventually it'll fade, and I'm probably going to get it touched up and add highlights to it and like do something to it to give it some more life and dimension. But yeah, that's the best way I can describe basically like the issue I was having. So
as you can tell, my hair is basically black, which is not bad. I prefer it over the complete opposite being blonde on me, but it's definitely not what I was going for, what I was planning. And I want to say it's not what I asked for, but at the same time, it could be because, so I wanted to go back to my natural hair color, which my roots were pretty dark. She went over my roots, so I can't even tell compared to my natural roots if this is darker than my natural roots, but I want to say it is, or I don't know if it's just how stark in contrast it is, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully know how to feel about it. I'm trying to, sorry, there's a mirror like right behind you, so that's why I'm not looking directly in the camera. I know I look good, like I know it looks good, and I don't know if maybe I was naive to just go with the color that matches my roots, and I should have went like a shade lighter. I honestly also thought because we were coloring on top of lightened hair that it wouldn't be this dark. I thought it would be a little bit lighter, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it will fade, and I'm hoping it will fade nicely into a color that I like. We'll see. I guess for now though, I'm going to be trying to play into the super dark, basically black hair. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is like a very anticlimactic because I feel better now that I've touched up my makeup, but also, if I'm being brutally honest, I'm actually a little worried about how I'm gonna feel with no makeup now. So I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe I need to just warm up to it, give it a couple days, and I'll end up loving it. But yeah, that's the final hair. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like it. Please hype a girl up because I'm not really feeling like my hottest self right now, but that's okay. Maybe I just need to warm up to her, or you know, I can maybe before my birthday we'll revisit this situation and go from there. But sorry, this is like not, I feel like, an ideal ending to this video, and my reaction probably is a bit of a downer, but I'm just gonna be straight up. It's not really necessarily the vibe I was going for. But hey, maybe I just need to like have a little bit of like a dark sultry era and play into it. I mean, the eyeliner with it I think looks really good. I do think maybe if I play into like a darker, more intense, sexy vibe, maybe she'll grow on me. I think it's growing on me, hopefully. And yeah, I'm sure it'll lighten up as time goes on. But I think we're okay. Don't worry. I think we're good. We're good. I think we're good. I think we're gonna vibe with it. Okay? We're gonna vibe with it. It's a moment. It's a moment. Anyways, other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. All right, love you.